So somebody was asking me question this morning concerning my course, which is economics. So the person was like, "How can I prove that all economists are not stingy?" This one matter is that when people think about economics, they believe that all economists they are stingy people. But the truth of the matter is that all of us, whether you like it or not, we practice economics in one way or the other. And I will tell us how. Economics is actually a Greek word, which means economos, and it means one who manages household. And all of us, we manage households in one way or the other. If you are a father, if you are a mother, if you are a brother, you are a sister, in one way or the other, you contribute to the progress of your family, isn't it? Even though if you are living alone, you manage your own household. I follow you now. And if you are doing that, you are an economist. You are just an economist. What economics teaches is simple, that considering the resources you have at hand, you should always calculate your costs and the benefit of any action you are taking. If the benefit is more than the cost, go ahead with the action. But if the cost is more than the benefit, what are you supposed to do? You leave such action. I follow you now. So I don't think this alone, if you think about it, has to do with anything that okay, somebody's supposed to be tagged as someone who is stingy just because the person is studying economics. I will go further to explain why all of us study economics. For example, when you wake up this morning, you were probably wondering whether you should pray first or you should pick up your phone and reply your last message you couldn't reply before you slept last night, maybe on WhatsApp or any other social media platform. Or you were considering whether to brush before you eat or you eat before you brush, just like some of us do. Some of us, we are conversant with eating before we brush. I will say it's part of, I don't know, I don't just know, but that thing alone is bad anyway. So if you go further, some of us were thinking whether we should start a new course online or we should go to the physical school, the conventional school. If you are considering whether you should take keke or you should take bike, considering the amount of money you have at hand, all these decisions we are talking about now, they are economic decisions. For example, as a girl, Valentine is coming. If your boyfriend or your man invites you over and maybe from your place to his place, if you want to take bike, it will take, or if you want to take, let's say, cab, it will take you like 5,000. But if you want to take keke, it will take you like maybe 1,500 naira. And your boyfriend sent you 5K for the transportation. If you now decide to take keke instead of cab, because you know that if you do that, you are going to have what? 4,000 naira left for you to spend. Will it be a reasonable decision for you or not? And if you now decide that, okay, it is keke you want to take, somebody who will think about it will not say that you are stingy. You are only making choices based on what you have at hand and based on what you want to do next. Are you following me now? If you go to the market to go and buy stuff, there are some stuff that you like them, but because your money do not reach them, you cannot buy them. And that is where there's what we call budget constraints. This is where I will discuss about this next time in our next video. Are you following me now? So there are various decisions that we make as an individual that literally says that, okay, all of us are economists. There are times that, okay, you cook at home and you know that this food is not enough for the whole family. What do? If you are dishing three spoons for each person before, what are you supposed to do? You reduce it to two so that it will reach everybody. And this is not only in our various houses alone. It happens in occasions. It happens in various places. Now, when you don't come to the business aspect of it, there are times that we'll have to cut down our prices so that we can sell more. Because if you now see that you have competitors, what are you supposed to? If you are a reasonable seller, you are expected to cut down your prices so that you can have an advantage over your competitor and sell more. And if you are doing all these things, you are practicing economics. And nobody will say that, okay, because you are doing all these things, you are stingy. No, it's not, it doesn't work that way. And personally, as I am now, except I do not have, if I have something and I know that I have it sincerely, I ask me, I'll give it to you. But if I do not have, there's nothing I can do about it. Perhaps maybe you can tag me as a stingy person because of that, but that doesn't mean that I'm stingy. It just simply means that I do not have. Just like if you were in my shoe, there are times that some people will ask you something as an individual, you might not have it, but that doesn't mean that you are stingy. It simply means that you do not have. Are you following me now? If you see somebody who is stingy and is an economist, either that person is stingy before he starts studying economics. Eh, I'm not saying that, okay, just because somebody is studying economics, the person is stingy. It doesn't work that way. Because in most cases, all of us, we practice economics more than those who are studying economics. I follow you that. So please, let's be guided. All economists are not stingy. What we only do is that we minimize cost and maximize profits and benefit based on what we have at hand. So follow more for more videos about this. Peace out.